Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map, and I have come back from traveling a bit. I called it a pilgrimage, but basically it was a trip with my friend. We decided to go on for about 10 days without a plan. We had mattress in the car so we could sleep where we kind of feel drawn to, and we visited some of the sanctuaries, Mary sanctuaries, and we visited some other beautiful holy places in nature. So I felt like, I was in a bit of a liminal space for a while, which was lovely. It was nice to get away. It was great to go with a female gay girlfriend, and we had like great adventures and lots of fun and a lot of time to maybe disconnect a little bit from reality we live in and have a different perspective on what we are in that reality. And I think this um, pilgrimages, this conscious decisions to actually remove yourself from that kind of set frame of mind are so helpful and so wonderful. And whenever one can afford to do that, even for a couple of days, I think it just brings so much more awareness and appreciation often of your life and what you have, and comfort and all of this stuff. So it's a really interesting thing, and I keep integrating a lot of stuff from this pilgrimage. And we actually, with Melissa Lucia, we it's still in the idea sphere, but we are thinking of creating like a pilgrimage related class. We'll see what we come up with, but I just wanted to throw it out in the ether, and hopefully we can create something cool and something worthwhile for you guys to sign up for, if whenever we make it ready. And yeah, I just thought I'd come up. I didn't really, me, I don't really have a plan. I don't have a list of points I'm going to decipher and discuss here. I thought I might share what my favorite decks were when I went away. I took 3 decks with me, and all 3 were quite amazing. So my friend, she doesn't speak English very well, so I thought I'm not going to translate every bloody description of every card, or do readings every day, because I wanted to have a break from reading. So I took the Self-Love Tarot by Hannah Tricoire, and I love this deck. It's a Polish deck, so Hania has sent me the booklet in Polish. There is, of course, booklet in English as well, but I have received the booklet in Polish, and for me it was really amazing, because how often do I receive booklets in Polish? Like never. So this deck was wonderful. We pulled a card a day every morning, and we're just taking a look, and usually they kind of really reflected you know our situation in some one way or another, more physically or more emotionally or more like really literally. So really wonderful deck, simple but happy. And yeah, Hanya did a great job, so I'm really excited about this deck, and that it came from my country. So it's really great. And we had fun with this one, and then I took the old and trusted. This is one of those pictures I show you in a sec. One, but I took the copy of Mary L, which I have. Is it recording? It is. Which I have trimmed. That's a long time ago. I've written the names here. I think it was an idea of Patrick Fogarty or maybe Kelly. One of those two did that they wrote the names, because I couldn't figure out what card is it. Some I remembered, some I didn't. But Mary L, always great. And I had so much fun with this deck as well, because it's just so rich in imagery, and just, my intuition starts flowing straight away. And I was excited using Mary L during the trip. And then the last one was, of course, the Black Madonna tarot deck, the Mysteries of the Black Madonna. I actually took it with me to this holy mountain Ślęża. We have on top of this mountain there is this old sculpture of a bear with the rune Gebo on it, and it's really old. I think it's from the 6th century before our era, and this is the Ślęża mountain, the holy pagan or mountain. There were a lot of Germanic tribes, Celtic tribes, Slavic tribes. So this is a solar mountain, and there also is Radunia, and I don't know if it's which one is it on this map. Radunia is smaller than Ślęża, and one is solar and one is lunar mountain, and both are pretty amazing. So I bought this little thing and I put there the Precious Twigs little word cards, which I love using, so they fit right in. It's really cool. So I wanted to have one of those, something to put them in, and I'm happy I got this one. So I also took, when I went on Ślęża onto that mountain, I took my Mysteries of the Black Madonna deck everywhere with me to all the holy places, human made or nature made, and I got soaked. So unfortunately my deck got soaked too, and it got a little bit wet and a little bit of it got a little bit run down. It got christened by nature, really, and by Perun, the god of lightning, because we got caught up by storm, and we were, I posted this on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, you must have seen the little videos from the rain. But yeah, the Black Madonna deck came with to all the sanctuaries we went to, and to all the nature places we visited some stone circles. And I think during that pilgrimage class that I want to do with Melissa, I'm going to create a special kind of like a video as a bonus, maybe, where I show you the sacred stone circles from Poland. And I don't think they're very famous. They're not like as huge or as researched as the European one, the UK ones, but still they're pretty amazing. And I had great luck of being there by myself. So we did visit a lot of sanctuaries as well. We went to Bardo, which was a sanctuary of holding this gorgeous sculpture. It's the oldest sculpture in Poland. I think it was dated when they renovated it, of course, so it doesn't look it, but when they were renovating it, it was the date was set for it's 1,100 years old or something. So it's one of the oldest in Poland, and it's a seat of wisdom. So it's like the Isis. It reminds me of Isis, okay? When Mary sits with Jesus on the throne of wisdom. And we went to this sanctuary, which there was 2 sanctuaries in Poland with Mary who listens patiently or compassionately, and they both have this Mary with an open ear, which you rarely actually see like this, that it's so accentuated. And we went to, and there's a feeding Mary, which I love. My grandmother used to have this painting, and I love the Ostra Brahma, the Mary from Ostra Brahma. She's so beautiful. We haven't been there because it's in another country right now, not so easy to travel. I mean, you can travel, but tests and all of this shit. So we didn't go abroad, but we've been to a few really, really cool places. And I found some cool Marys. Do you want me to show it to you? Wait, I bring them. I'm just going to pause it. Okay, so I'm back. They all like this communist era Marys. They plastic, unfortunately, but I just find them so beautiful. So you could see they old and they weren't very expensive, which is great because it's hard to find these things these days. I don't know. She's got a hole here. Maybe I put some little rose or something. I don't know, something that I can put in here. We'll see. So this one was one. There's one like this from Lord. This plastic. And then there was one like this. I put the rose in because it also was broken, but it's a little kind of, you can put water in there. And she's a Black Madonna. I'm not sure where from. If anybody knows, then please let me know. And also there is one like this, Montejo. So that was, she's also broken. I got this one for free. The guy just put her in, and yeah, but I thought you can use it in little altars or something. I thought like I would like to make some altars, or maybe, you know, stick some of the Marys onto the big shells or something. No, we'll see. So also I got this one from that listening Mary. She's not as beautiful as the image of Mary itself, but still pretty cool. And she's got the ear, which is okay. So that was the like adventures from the pilgrimage. The more of it, and the more in detail, and the more kind of about integration and different stages of pilgrimaging, and just in general ideas around pilgrimage and sacred spots. I hope we're going to do that as a class. Let's see what comes up. And while I was away, I also received another parcel from Melissa, because I'm part of the Deep Play Divination for 2021. So she has created this big size of the Santos and Signs and Painted Saints. And then she also sent the deck, which is also just made for the people in the course, which is like a vintage anatomy deck, which I find like really cute. So she just like, you know, made it for the purpose of the course. But it's pretty sweet deck. With backs like that. So that's pretty cool. And I have shown Santas and Signs decks on my Instagram, and I do have the small size as well. And you can see the difference. And the difference is quite substantial. So the small one is like poker size, and the big one is like big Oracle of Initiation size. But both are really cool, and somehow I really enjoy the large ones. They kind of, you know, make a statement. So if anybody is a fan of those, just know that there is a bigger size of it as well. And so this was like a nice surprise coming home to these goodies. There's some funky dice as well, and she just collects all this fun stuff that we can then do, you know, do creative things with. And I have been reading actually stuff, researching for that pilgrimage idea that, you know, the class that's floating around. And this is the Meister Eckhart. It's in Polish, but I had this book since a very long time. This is like 1987, I think. And I used to read it, and I love it. I love Meister Eckhart's idea. So I'm reading this. I also read this one. I showed this book at some point, but it's the Memory Code and the Secrets of Stonehenge, Easter Island, and Other Ancient Monuments. When she speaks, Lynn Kelly, she speaks about the ways ancient generations used to memorize things, and how, for example, like Aboriginal song lines, and like how people used to know all the names of the plants and know where water is, and from generation to generation they used to pass on that knowledge orally, and people, you know, knew how to use that. And I also keep reading the John O'Donoghue's Eternal Echoes, which are just, he writes so beautifully. I love listening to him, but reading is just savoring every word, so I read it quite slowly. This started to be my new moon mandala. I don't know exactly what it is, but I had this vision of like green plants and leaves and growing out of fire. So I don't know, I didn't figure out, I don't have magazines or anything, so I just drew it because I don't know how to do the collage thing, because I can never find things I really need. I know that people find them and print them and something, but I just can't be bothered, to be honest. Um, for the readings for clients, I had a little break, which was really good, but I'm back to normal from the 12th, so 2 more days. No, tomorrow. I'm back. My page is back to back to work, and these are the decks that I'm using for the clients a lot, not all the time because I get bored, so I change. But the Prairie Majesty Oracle, very cool. I like using it. I keep using a lot Story Medicine Tarot, the first one, and Dark Goddess Tarot, which is one of my favorite ever. And right now I pulled this Primordial Tarot by Sergio Toppi, and Natalia has sent me this new version. I also have the old one, but the new one is pretty cool. So I have been just looking at pictures and doing some short readings for myself, which I really like his art. So I just keep figuring out, because it's such a strange, unusual deck and artwork. And I have two versions of the booklet, actually, the new one and the old one that they had, like a little white book. And this is a little bit different, both of them, a little bit different interpretation. So I just keep checking. It's kind of fun to play like this because I also learn about the cards more. So I had fun with this one, and I also love the Dead Gems as well. Yes, the artwork just makes me happy. I really love this artwork. And I know that the Dead Gems, the girls have done another version, like a second edition. There's a better box, and I don't think it is yet, but it's going to be. I think it's coming at some point. So yeah, these kind of are things that made me going for a while. I bought myself quite expensive, actually, rosary, but I fell in love with it. It's a pure amber, so it's very, my country kind of type of rosary. And I added a little sunshine because amber is such a sunny stone. It feels good. It has this nice rounded beads, but irregular, so it's nicely woven. I really like it. So this one, and then I got one which is just pure wood. It's from that place called Święta Lipka, with this beautiful image of Mary. It's a copy from Vatican, and I found this little cute dove which is wooden. I thought it looks so nice together, wood on wood. That's pretty sweet. So I brought a lot of holy pictures. I have quite a few people I have to send those pictures to. I bought myself some holy water from different spots. This is water from Święta Lipka. I have water from the Listening Mary Sanctuary. When I met Mnomkwa, which was awesome to meet Joanna, she has gifted me this, what is it, the mugwort and pioun, what is it, mugwort, and the other one that you made absinthe from. I forgot the name in English right now, but she created this oil. It's a flying ointment, and added a little bit of essential oils. It was so nice, smells so good. And I got that gift from Natalia from Grenada when she went to Spain. Got a few things, but this one is also really cool. It's like alchemy, perfumery, and it's Flor de Granada, and it's aromatherapeutic kind of perfumed. Well, I don't know, it's not even oil, it's more like a water, like a floral water, and it's also really cute. How cool is it packed, right? You can just use it, and it's smells really lovely too. So me and smells, I'm excited. Oh, and we found, when we went to Ślęża, actually, we found, where are they? Oh, I don't know, no, I can't see them, but I put them somewhere. We found a lot of serpentinite, which is a natural kind of greenish stone, and it's heaps of it. The whole mountains are made from it. It's amazing, and it's it was so much fun in the rain, because when it's wet it's even greener, it was just like green everywhere. So we were like looking for it, and we took a bit of those home. We went to a salt mine, like 250 meters down into the earth. It was an adventure. It was really cool. So I hope that was inspiring, my babbling about everything and nothing. And as I said, I'm back to work. Also, just a reminder, I have a sale on all my classes are reduced until 15th of August, so 4 more days. If you want to take advantage of it, because then the prices go back to normal, and then please do, because that also supports me. And during, when I was away, that was a bit of a passive income that I could have gotten. And so thank you for everybody who purchased. And yeah, if you want to learn something new, if you haven't had any chance to check out my classes, you can do that now with a discounted price, which is awesome. And yeah, until 15th August, until Merry Assumption Day. And then, yeah, then I'm putting them back to normal. Also, if you're up for a reading, astrology or tarot, please check out my website, www.tarotmap.com. I'm up for readings now, rested. So if you need anything, just, for listening. And welcome to that new moon in Leo gate, everything in Leo kind of portal. I hope you felt creative, and I hope we can all kind of refresh ourselves and feel passionate in our hearts, to do what we are passionate about, really. So thanks for watching. Speak to you soon.